So how do you cope with depression? Some people just sit there with all these negative thoughts in their subconscious mind and they do nothing about it, while others just eat everything in the fridge. These are all negative ways to cope with depression, and they could even make your depression worse. So yeah, there's positive and negative ways to cope with depression. But today, I'm going to share with you 10 healthy ways that you could cope with your depression. So what is the first way that I use to combat depression? Now, I usually like to listen to some upbeat or relaxing music. When I listen to this upbeat or relaxing music, I just go into a whole nother world. I completely forget about my thoughts, and I'm just so absorbed into the music that my negative thoughts are just gone. They're just bye-bye, no more negative thoughts. Because I'm so absorbed into the music. The music just shifts. When I listen to this music, my mind shifts over to that music and I'm focused on the music instead of my negative thoughts. And this music actually makes me happy and makes me want to dance and stuff. Sometimes when you listen to this music, you get some memories. If you were playing a video game, you would be like, oh dude, this video game was so good, I really want to play it again. Or if you're listening to some music in your past childhood, from your past childhood, you'll be thinking of, oh dude, when this music came out, I was experiencing some good times. So if the music makes you happy, you are probably experiencing some great times in the moment that you first listened to that music. So what is the second healthy way to cope with depression? Just do something that you love. Entertainment is a basic need and it's crucial to your mental health. Some people don't fulfill this need because they're always in the work mindset, or they're just hating themselves and just not allowing themselves for entertainment. These people will become depressed because boredom and depression link together. When you do something that you love, you turn negative vibes into positive vibes because you're enjoying yourself. The way I like to enjoy myself is to stream video games. So when I'm live streaming, I'm being around people and talking to my viewers, which helps me combat depression. If you're not talking to people, you're basically just sitting in your chair, having thoughts of your own, and just thinking about your negative thoughts, which causes overthinking. You're not being exposed to the thoughts of other people. When that chat message pops up, I'm thinking of ways to reply to that message and starting a conversation, getting rid of my depression. Also, video games is an enjoyable activity for me because I'm having fun and I'm so absorbed into the video game that my depression is just gone. When I accomplish something in a video game, I get all upbeat and I'm being like, yes dude, I did it! And I'm happy. Depression turning into happiness. How crazy is that? To get the same exciting feeling, do something that you love and your depression will also turn into happiness. So what is the third way to combat depression? Take a 20-minute walk. When you're exercising and moving around, you're getting your brain flowing. Now when you're sitting there in your chair, you're not getting your mind flowing and you're being fixed to those thoughts that are negative. So that's why when you are walking around, some thoughts come up to you. Whenever I have some of these thoughts, I usually just write them down on paper, whether they're positive or negative, and it allows the brain to process the thought, because you're just looking right down at it, and it could just solve the problem and allow the brain to put the pieces together. When you're walking around, your brain could actually be giving you thoughts on how to control the thought. It could be like, okay, stop. What's wrong right now? Why am I in this mood right now? And how can I fix it? And you could just reframe the situation and become a positive person and be happy again. So what's number 4? The 4th way that I cope with depression is to relax outside. When you're outside, you're in the sun, and the sun provides vitamin D, which reduces stress levels and makes you happier. Now, there's not a lot of foods that provide vitamin D, so a lot of people are deficient in the mineral, which makes them depressed, because vitamin D is the vitamin that actually makes you energized and happy. This is why people say, go outside. Going outside is relaxing, and I actually suggest doing mindfulness meditation out there. When you're doing mindfulness meditation, just listen to what you're hearing. Listen to the birds, and listen to the cats meowing, dogs barking, and observe the scenery and enjoy the outside world. To the competitive gamers out there, I suggest going outside for 10 minutes a day whenever you're like stressed out or you've been playing the game too long. Once you walk into the house after being outside, you will notice a difference for sure. So what's number 5? Get out of your comfort zone and go somewhere. When you go to someplace new, your ego becomes quiet because you're not to yourself and you're not overthinking. You're not thinking, oh my god, what if this or that happens? Instead, you're going to places and expanding your mind as you experience these new activities. So try something new. If you're doing the same thing over and over, you're in the box state of mind and you will become bored. So go out there and be open to new things. What I like to do is go to a new place every weekend. It could either be the zoo, walking at the city park for 20 minutes, or even going to an arcade. If you can't think of something new every weekend, switch it up with places that you've already been and give yourself variety. So what is number 6? Now, this is a weird one, but it works, so bite on your pencil. Biting on a pencil forces a smile on your face, which produces serotonin, which is the happiness chemical that boosts your mood. So whenever you're feeling blue, bite on that pencil. But don't eat the pencil because that's unhealthy. So what is the 7th way to combat depression? That is to find someone or something that makes you laugh. Now, laughter is like the key to be mentally healthy. Doctors say to have 10 to 15 belly laughs a day. They say that laughter is the best medicine, and this is literally true. When you're laughing, you're basically smiling, and smiling produces serotonin, which reduces stress levels. To get a healthy amount of laughs in your day, watch a funny video, watch a Vine compilation, be around someone that makes you smile and makes you laugh, and watch a TV show, movie, or comedy show. And when you start laughing and going hee hee ha ha every day, you will be on your way to a mentally healthy lifestyle. So what is the 8th way to combat depression? Drink water and stay hydrated. Some people drink little to no water throughout the day. Many of these people are actually in a depressed state because they're so used to not drinking water regularly. Now, this is concerning because water is vital to human life. Your body is 75% water and your brain is 85% water. Now, if your brain gets dehydrated, you'll feel sluggish. Being dehydrated is like being a droopy flower that hasn't been watered. Now, look at that droopy flower and look how depressed it looks. That is exactly your brain in a depressed and dehydrated state. So if you water that flower, that water will bloom and become energetic. If you give your brain water, your brain will become refreshed and also become as energetic as that blooming flower. So how much should I drink to become this blooming flower? It's recommended that you drink 64 ounces of water a day, but this doesn't apply to everyone. Drink water based on your body weight and your current health situation. That is how you become a blooming flower. So what is the 9th way to completely eliminate depression and become mentally healthy? Start a conversation. If I'm bored or depressed, I usually just ask a person how their day was. Well, I don't ask how their day was, but instead, I ask what they did today. By asking a person how their day was, the answer that you would get most of the time is just good. By asking a person what they did today, it just forces them to give information and it will start a conversation. I also like to branch off into different topics so that the conversation lasts longer. By making the conversation last longer, you're shifting your mind away from depression longer. The more that you talk to people, the more that you expand your mind away from these negative thoughts. The 15 new thoughts that you gain from the conversation could override that one negative thought that has always been bugging you. So, talk to more people and that one negative thought will eventually vanish. Now, what is the 10th and final way that I use to combat depression? That is to take cold showers. Now, cold showers have provided so many benefits for me that I could just make a whole entire video on it. They improve my mood, they improve my productivity, they improve my happiness, and they improve my energy. Like, I could just walk into the cold shower feeling any negative emotion and walk out of the shower feeling like I wasn't even depressed to begin with. Like, these cold showers are so powerful and mind boosting that I'm just coming out of the shower singing all the time. Like, I'm just singing Mario and having a great time. Since cold showers put me in this mood, I even take 2 cold showers a day. Cold showers will put you in this mood also, so change that knob from the depressing side to the energetic side. So anytime you're depressed during the day, think to yourself, do I really want to be in this mood any longer? If the answer is no, then use some of these coping strategies to put you back onto your feet. Making one of these changes could change your life, so take action now. I believe in you, and you can do this. Hey guys, if this video was helpful for you, then make sure you hit that share button so that you could help others as well. If you want to see more of these energetic and life-changing videos, then click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and stay positive.